It got big. You gotta fight, fear, stay clear, persevere, airwigs, burn bridge, move here, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. Till it gets big. Yeah. It got big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Ain't no limits to the sky. You got that passion on that do or die. Step into the light and make a dream. Play position, know your worth and with a love supreme. We build a team, we shake them loose. No hesitation, no excuse. So what you gon' pay? Blood, sweat and tears. Bare knuckle win this game right here. You gotta fight, fear, stay clear, persevere, airways, burn bridge, move heads, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. Take a swig till it gets big. It got it big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Stay clear, persevere, airwigs, burn bridge, move heads, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. You gotta box life, think twice, pay price, wrong, right. Till it gets big. It got big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Fight, fear, stay clear, persevere, airways, burn bridge, move heads, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. You gotta box life, think twice, pay price, wrong, right, high risk. Take a swig till it gets big. It got it big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Stay clear, persevere, airwigs, burn bridge, move heads, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. You gotta box life, think twice, pay price, wrong, right. Till it gets big. It got big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large.
Happy New Moon Day, fam. Happy New Moon Day. 10th new moon. 10th. Drop some fives in the chat if y'all can hear me good. Drop some fives in the chat. Everybody make sure they hit the like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff you got to do. Like it, Share it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel. We're setting it over 517,000 subscribers. Big shout out to all of our subscribers as we continue to grow, as we continue to expand. We're getting messages in from all over the world. Man, it's starting to spread out here where people know something big is happening. Something big is happening. Thank y'all for the fives in the chat. To all of our Promote the Truth family. Man, what we doing? Let me get straight over here. What we doing? Man. All right. Gearing up. Hey, man, it's good to see everybody. Shout out to my brother Robert Arentz and Roshan, Buddy, Thomas, Anna Tatum. Hey, we don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. We on New Moon Day, man. We got a great training for you here today on this New Moon Day. Giving you more information, teaching you more about who created you. It's YAHUAH, the name above all names. Hold on, let me get dialed in over here. The name above all names, who created you and me, us. All right, good to see all the brand new people coming in. Brand new folks, welcome. You done found family, you found home. You found people that's not going to prejudge you. You found people that's going to lead you to the truth and then love on you to the end. That's what you got here with Promote the Truth. Man, oh man. We're going to work. We're going to love on you, man. That's it. Hey, YAHUAH, Mashiach said this is how the world's going to know him, by the way we love one another. He actually made it an 11th commandment. Most people, it goes over their head. It goes over most people's head. They don't get that YAHUAH's got 10 commandments. And then he said, a new commandment I give you, that you are to love one another. That means he's added another one. That's 11th commandment right there. He's, I'm giving you a new commandment. So good to see everybody. Overseer Larry Moment in the building. Robert Stevens, Natasha Stevens, my brothers and sisters in the building. New Hampshire representing. Adam Moore, Rachel Moore coming in. Overseer, Guardian Keeper. Representing out of Ontario, Canada. My brother Lou Ya. Good to see you. Got Guardian Keeper Queen is up in here. Kimberly Breeden, good to see you, sis. Overseer Daniel Bacote representing. New Moon Day. My sister Estelle is in the building. Sister Jalissa is in the building. If you're brand new, it's just a matter of time for we giving you a shout out. And if you're new, first time watching this, drop something in the comments. Say, glad to be here. Love YAHUAH. Put your name, your city and country, or your name, your city and state, and say, I love YAHUAH. I'm glad to be here. And watch how many people love back on you. You watch. Sister Stacy's up in the building. Cherie down in Australia is here. Come on with it. I'm gonna get my family over here real quick. Get them over. I gotta get a couple things. Man, we over here representing, got my family in the building. Me and Kai get ready to go out and blow the shupar when I'm done. Get the shupar ready. I tell them, we're gonna blow the shupar New Moon Day. What's going on, Guardian Keeper? Hannah Tello's in the building. Marty Cole coming in from the Bahamas. Good to see you. Marial, young warrior, growing every day. Overseer Brandon Tello is up in the building. Thank you. Yeah, we out here representing today. Yeah. Shout out to all the new people, man. All the regulars, man. Let's tell all the new people how much we love them, we appreciate them. We know that YAHUAH's calling them, or they wouldn't be here. YAHUAH's calling you. Overseer Joe is in the building. Joe Carden, my brother Robert Arentz coming in strong down in representing us in Portugal. Also feeding over to the Netherlands. Quincia, good to see my sister Lisa Bethel over in the Bahamas. We all over the place. Great day. Woo, Daniel Bacote gifting out memberships. If you're brand new and you accepted one of those memberships, make sure you tell Brother Daniel, thank you. Don't accept something without having some love in your heart. We got the Ozarks representing. What's going on, Alan? Is that Alan Summers from the Ozarks? Matilda! Daniel. Matilda's coming in from Sweden, and me and Matilda just spent 1 hour. Overseer Daniel. We just spent 1 hour together. She came here straight from Sweden. Matilda's one of my old students from the past many years ago. One of my strongest powerhouse salespeople, marketers in the world. Her and I have been talking about things we're doing. She wants to explore. Y'all give Matilda Augustin over there in Sweden. Everybody show her some love because she's now getting ready to watch the name video. She's going to go through truesalvation.net and she's going to go to How to Follow Yahuwah and she's going to let me know how she feels. Y'all give a big shout out to Matilda over there in Sweden. I've known her for years and she's a powerhouse for real, for real. We everywhere. What's going on, Paulette? Pittsburgh, Indiana in the building. All esteemed to Yahuwah, that's right. Paulette is in the building. Jay Cordova, my man, one of our strong warriors in Yahuwah. Shout out to my man, Jay Cordova. Carl, blow that shoe part. Carl Streval is in the building. Yeah, my sister Yolanda's in here. Happy New Moon Day. Happy New Moon Day to everybody. Eileen Million. That is our guardian keeper out of Florida. She's in the building, one of our strongest warriors, supporters. We strong up in here. I'm telling you, we everywhere. Everybody hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's keep on getting the algorithm rocking. I'm about to go into some deep teaching. Dwayne Gordon, good. Shout out to my brother Dwayne. Guardian keeper Melanie Summers is in the building, representing out in Arizona. We everywhere. Emily Michaud, come on with it. Stacy B been a member here on our channel for 12 months, supporting the channel. Sophia is in here. Roshan, Rich Cat. Paulette is our mom. Hey, what's up, moms? All right, Carl. I thought that might have been Miss Paulette. Miss Paulette. I got to take it, not just Paulette, Miss Paulette. We got to give her some respect and honor. She gave birth to a child written about in the scriptures. Y'all give a shout out to Miss Paulette over there in Indiana. Yeah. Overseer Larry Moment in here. Katie Tillman in the building. Yahuwah talking to me about you, Katie. Yahuwah been talking, tickling me in my ear. Got my Lena she got to say hi to Matilda. She know we love some Matilda. She's strong. Guardian keeper Ebony Cardin is in the building, coming out of Colorado. We everywhere. Teresa Jackson. Tamika Waters. Kyle Johnson, my brother right there, real one. Coming in from Texas. We everywhere. April Clemens, what up, sis? Good to see you, sis. Man, we just showing love all over the place. Vivian Harper, what's going on? Coming in from Durham, North Kakalaki. Randy Million in the building, one of my strongest supporters. Brother Randy, shout out to you, bro. Tinashe, good to see you. Lisa Moore is up in here. What's up, Sister Lisa? Sister Lisa. Brandon, Warrior, Gentles has just entered the room. Love it on here. Shannon Stone is in the building. What's up, Shannon? We everywhere. All right, I done did my shout outs. What's going on, Larry Walker? Good to see you over on our Facebook channel. We're simulcasting. Soon we'll be simulcasting on Rumble. We're working that out right now. Onazali is up in here. Billion. What's up, Onazali? We coming in. All right, I'm going in. Listen, New Moon Day. What's it about? You weren't taught it. I wasn't taught it. We were born, brought up in school, brought up in churches, some of us, brought up with thought processes. Do you know what happens from the ages of 0 to 7? Do you have any clue what happens to you? From the ages 0 to 7, your entire foundation of your subconscious mind, is going to run you for the rest of your life. I'm going to say that again. From 0 to 7, let me tell you what happens. From 0 to 2, your brain waves operate at between 0 to 4 hertz per second. That's called delta. Then it goes to theta, between 4 to 8 hertz per second. And that's theta. That's when you learn the most. 0 to 2, healing, growth, growing. That's why it's good to get a good, deep delta sleep. That's right. Overseer Joe said, look at all these beautiful people choosing to obey Yahuwah. Now that 0 to 2, you getting your subconscious, you getting it pummeled with information. Overseer El Mexico down in the Philippines representing. Our strong overseer and staff member in the Philippines. My sister Yolanda's in here. See, you don't understand what was going on. 0 to 2. How much control did you have over what you were born into? You didn't have no control. Yahuwah sent you to the earth. And so you don't understand the circumstances you were sent into. He's more than likely dealing with the generations before you, but he's showing you love and telling you to remember him. He's telling you to remember him when he created you in the bosom of his hands. And he sends you to the earth. Shout out to Sister Amber House in the building. He sends you to the earth. And you don't know what parents you're going to land in, why it happened. It does not matter. You got to get back to Yahuwah. And the way to get back to him is to start learning about who you are so you can learn who he is. You got to learn who you are so you can learn who he is. Who are you? 0 to 2, you getting fed stuff. It's growing you. It's shaping you. You're growing. 2 to 7, you in theta. That's where you learn all kind of stuff. Even that crazy Greek philosopher, Aristotle, said, give me a child until they're 7 and I'll show you the adult. His exact words were, give me a boy up until he's 7, I'll show you the man. That's what happened. You got fed stuff. You didn't have no control over your clothes, over your food, over your education, over your encouragement. You had no control over none of that. And unless you start to look at nature and ask questions, like this is new moon day, where did that moon come from? See, unless you do that, you're going to miss why you were sent here. And you're going to be ran off of what was inserted into you from 0 to 7 from people that you had no choice over influencing you. That's the name of the whole test. That's the name of the game. You're going to have to get through all of that minutia. And you're going to have to look up and see those 2 great lights in the sky. You have to look around and see those trees that are growing. The grass is growing. The air that you breathe. You're going to have to go and look at a painting and say, now that I'm looking at a painting, that proves there's a painter. Don't start acting crazy all of a sudden when it comes to the creator. If I see a painting, that means there was a painter. If I see creation, that means there's a creator. Ain't no difference than a painter. If I see a painting, I got a painter. If I see creation, there's a creator somewhere. Don't mean you got to know the painter. How many painters you meet? What's up, Diabolos? Coming in. How many painters do you meet? You see paintings everywhere. And you know that those paintings mean there's a painter. Well, when you see creation everywhere, you got to know there's a creator. Just like that painting, you got a painter. Simple. You look up and you see all this going on. When I see the mountains, I know they got created. When I see the ocean, I know. When I watch how everything operates, I know. But I got to come to grips with what happened to me from 0 to 7. And for some of us, it was dirty, nasty, filthy, abusive. For some of us, it was traumatic. That's why I believe Yahuwah let me go through what I went through. My dad, who you see comes on here, he humble as can be now, crazy as can be then. He'll tell you, buck wild. My daddy, when I was 7, shot himself. I was close by. That's traumatic for me. That's traumatic. How many people wouldn't that be traumatic for? Well, everybody went through stuff. Don't come in acting like nobody understands. We all been through our stuff. The issue is the painting prove there's a painter? And does the creation prove there's a creator? Once I look at creation and I give in to the fact that there's a creator, I can now correct my 0 to 7. Come on with it. I can correct. You're never going to get past your 0 to 7. Matilda and I were talking about this today. She goes, since I haven't been working with you so long, I feel empty. I feel empty. I've been trying to get back. I said, we're going to work together. We're going to do some stuff together, sis. We're going to do some stuff. I said, but the first order of business, whether you accept this or not, I never shoved down your throat. I told her. I never impressed on anything I believe. Hey, y'all had to ask me. Now I'm telling you, you done flashed in my brain multiple times. Yahuwah is calling you. He's calling you now. If he flashes you in my brain, he's calling you. So you need to go deal with your creator. Just like you got a painting in your house and you go, yeah, that's a painter somewhere. Well, you got to look outside and go, man, there's got to be a creator. How did I get here? You think it was just mom and daddy got you here? You think that's how you really got here? Is through mom and dad? Who created them? And take it all the way back to the beginning. Yahuwah is the creator of all. He is our breath. That's why we created the song. Yahuwah is the air, because he's the air that we breathe. We can't escape him. And that's the reason you're never happy till you deal with him. What I love about New Moon Day is it makes us acknowledge the greatest painter of all time. The one who took out his canvas, named it earth, and began to do strokes and said, let there be light, let there be darkness, and let the darkness be separated from the light. And let there be trees, and let there be birds, and let there be animals, let there be. The great painter took out his brush, started painting. And then he pulled out a big one. He said, let me paint and create man. And out of man, he took woe out of man and created woman. Male and female, he created them. The great painter of all. That's what he did. And from there, he started sending spirit souls into, that's what most people don't get. That sperm and that egg, it unites. And once it unites, there's a flash of light. This is scientifically proven. Have we ever talked about that? I don't think so. Brother Dwayne, have we ever talked about that? Brother Elmer, have we ever talked about the flash of light? When the sperm enters the egg, there's a flash of light. People don't recognize it. What is that flash of light? There's a flash of light when the sperm enters the egg. Flash. Scientifically proven, there's a flash of light. How fast is Yahuwah? How fast is Yahuwah? But the buddy, you seen a video about it. How fast is Yahuwah? Brother Dwayne, I don't think I talked about this one. Sister Hannah, oh, hey, guardian keeper. I don't think I talked about that. Woo! Say it, Brother Dwayne. Say it. Y'all better listen to your Brother Dwayne on this one. Y'all better pay attention to the chat. There's a flash of light. I'm going to put it on the board. What is that? Bam! That's your soul. Where is that soul coming from? Oh, we got to talk about it. There's a flash of light. Sister Melody said, that's true about the flash of light. It has been recorded in the video, in the videos. Come on now, there's a flash of light. Brother Dwayne says that's your soul. How many agree with your brother? But the question is, where does that soul come from? Where does that soul come from? If that's your soul, which I believe it is, Brother Dwayne believes it is, where does that soul come from? Yeah, we got to deal with it. Lisa said, I never talked about the flash. Woo! Come on now. Shout out to Mike Woods. That's right, Baruch Yahuwah. Where'd that flash come from? Put it in the chat where that flash comes from, and that flash being a soul, where does that come from? Sister Queen says, Yahuwah. Robert Stevens says it's called the zinc spark. That's the soul spark. Where did that soul come from? I was formed in the cradle of his hands, in the warmth. Right? Y'all know, y'all heard the song. Of his everlasting arms, but I wandered far from where you are, Yahuwah. I was formed in the cradle of his hands. I was formed in the cradle of his hands. Come on, Don. There's a spark when that sperm hits that egg and enters a spark. That spark, as Brother Dwayne eloquently wrote, is your soul. Where does that soul come from? That soul comes from Yahuwah. Who is Yahuwah? He's your creator. So he created you before mommy and daddy had anything to do with it. He's the one that had the egg and the sperm come together. He's the one that called that. He said, brush, stroke, sperm, stroke, egg. Go together. And he got you formed. He got you formed already. Before that sperm and that egg meet, Yahuwah's already formed you. And he done spoke to you. And if you listen, all you gotta do is listen to him. Quiet yourself. If you just get quiet and just go ask if what I'm saying is true, he'll speak to you. Like meditate. If you can just get quiet, you'll get a flash of a memory when Yahuwah told you, come back to me. Woo! Look what Alan says, I knew you before you were knit in the womb. That's right. That's in those scriptures. So that's why New Moon Day is so important. It makes us think of these things. The reason I'm talking to you about this is because it's the 10th new moon of the real year. And it's making me think about the creator and creation and where I came from and what I'm grateful for. And I get my mind on all the good things. And then I get corrected on what I can work on better for this next month. Catch that? Month. You see, Barashiyt, Genesis 1:14-18, what does it tell us? It tells us that these two great lights were made for signs, appointed times, days, and years. This is the gate. This is the appointed gate of time. The new moon is so great because it makes us deal with the creator. And now we can get back to him once we acknowledge that he is. And see, appointed times can't exist without an appointed calendar. And the calendar has to be based upon how Yahuwah said to keep time, not upon what man or woman says. Pope Gregory, the Gregorian calendar that the whole world is following now, that has Monday through Sunday on it, that has January through December on it, has all that pagan stuff on it. That's not the creator. That's not who flashed you to earth. Pope Gregory didn't flash you. Julius Caesar didn't flash you. The U.S. government didn't flash you. The Canadian government, the Israel government, whatever government you want to say. No Egyptian government, no Panamanian government, no Portugal government, no government flashed you to be a soul. Faithful Ty out there in America, Samoa Islands in the building. Nobody flashed you but Yahuwah. And he says you and I got to keep time based on the sun and the moon. The sun dictates the year and the moon dictates the month. Removing either the sun or the moon breaks the calendar. Now, if I go grab my bazooka, the word is going out to the world now, and I go to Tahliym. This is the Tanakh. Y'all better get this. Y'all better get this. If you ain't got it, you better go to truthscriptures.store and get your order in now. You better haul ass and get your order in. Why? You got to learn. You got to get back to him. The only way to figure out who he is in this book. I'm telling you the truth. You're never going to remember what he told you and what he wanted you to do. He gave you an assignment when he was creating you. When he was creating me, he gave us an assignment. You're not going to feel fulfilled until you get to that assignment. Now, if I go to 104 of Tahliym, Sign Name Songs, chapter 104, and I read verse 19, page 905, if anybody's already got this. You appointed the moon to tell us the seasons. The sun knows when to set. He said you appointed the moon to tell us the seasons. How can Pope Gregory overcome that word? What? So look what you've been following. How long you been following Pope Gregory? Even the Catholics don't even know why they're Catholic unless they're on the inside. See, if you got no moon, you got no appointed times. Because he just said in 104:19, you appointed the moon to tell us the seasons, the appointed times. No appointed times equals what? No obedient structure. Throw the scriptures in the trash because it don't mean nothing to you without obedience. It don't mean nothing. See, Shamut, Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1 and 2, Yahuwah told Moshe and Aaron while they were in the land of Masar, saying, this new moon shall mark the beginning of months for you. It shall be the first month of the year for you. How you going to beat Yahuwah, who tells you what a month is, and that month will be the first month of the year for you? How you going to beat that? This is amazing. Yahuwah did not name a number. He named this new moon. Yahuwah identified how the cycles work. All cycles begin with the new moon. All cycles begin with the new moon. All years in that cycle deal with the sun. Bamadabar, sign name numbers. Let's go look at it. Let's go to chapter 10. I'm going to rip. I'm going to let it rip. I'm going to Bamadabar, chapter 10. Verse 10. Also, during the times of your celebrations, the appointed times, and the new moon festivals, you shall blow the trumpets, the shofar. Woo! This is off the hook. Blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over your peace offerings. This shall help you remember your YAHUAH. I am YAHUAH, your YAHUAH. He got in the same verse that the new moon has something to do with remembering him. The whole world is what? They forgot their creator. They forgot who's the Flash, who created them as the Flash. Sperm, egg, unite, flash. Flash is the soul. The soul was sent from YAHUAH. If you ain't happy, that's because you don't know your assignment. And the new moon can bring you back quickly to your assignment. And then here comes happiness once you get into your assignment. YAHUAH knows everything that's the desires of your heart. But you got to do what he sent you here first. Now, what I love about YAHUAH, he will let you rock out all the things you want to do as long as you do what he wants you to do. He'll let them run side by side. But his has to run first. Then you can pull yours up. YAHUAH off the hook. So the beginning of months is New Moon Day. Trumpets equals an announcement and authority. The new moon has authority. Come on with it. Let's go to Tahliym. Stay here. Don't run. Stay here. Get your assignment. I'm handing out assignments today. Tahliym chapter 81. That's Psalms 81. Let's read it. Let's go verse 3. Blow the shofar at the new moon during its covering, which is an appointed time and a feast day. You're supposed to have a feast today. Did you know that? You're supposed to do no work today. No servile work. That means you're not supposed to make a dime. You're not supposed to make any money today. And you're not supposed to spend any money today. But you are supposed to blow the shofar, announcing it's a new moon, and you're supposed to have a feast today. Are you doing that? If you're not doing that, you're not in your assignment. Therefore, impossible for you to be happy. Choose if you want to be happy today. He flashed you here, and you can't beat his flash. Try it. You're going to circle right back to me and go, man, I busted my head up against this thing called life, and I can't get happy. How many of you want to be happy? Adam Moore said, we got our jerk chicken line. That's what I want. Lena, make us some jerk chicken sometime. Brother Adam got me in on that one. Yeah, get your ideas, your recipes. Y'all should be spreading them around. That's what I'm doing for New Moon. Y'all should be doing videos. Y'all got the barbecues going. Y'all got the feast. Y'all got some wine. You should be having some wine today. You should have some music playing. You got PTT music blasting in the background. Everybody, the kids is running around playing, having a great time. Why? We got a new moon. And we look back on the last month and we go, thank you, YAHUAH, for bringing us through another month, and allowing us to see another new moon today. And I look on the last month. I go, man, what could I do better? Robert Arista said he loved me some wine. Yeah, get you some. It's a celebration. Why you think Kool and the Gang made that song? They knew we got to play it at the New Moon Day. That's when you play that song. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's New Moon Day. It's the New Moon Day. Hey. Yeah. We got the new moon, right? And it says when it's covered, not when it's full. See, that's why you have the right translation. We got a bunch of people out there trying to follow the full moon as the new moon, and the translation says the exact opposite. Now, who would run them down that trail? Satan. Satan gonna run you right down that trail. You're gonna just run and go right in the wrong direction. There ain't no buying and selling on New Moon Day. We know it's special. Amos. Let's go to Amos. If we go to Amos, and we're gonna go to chapter 8. See how fast some of y'all can get it in the chat. Amos chapter 8. Yeah. Amos. Real name for Amos. Amos, we're going to go to chapter 8. And we're going to read verse 5. You say, when will the new moon day festival be over so that we can sell our grain? When will the Shabbat be over so we can sell our wheat again? We can charge them more, but give them less. We can adjust the scales to cheat people. See, all the people that's focused on this world, they know when's that back then. See, your mom and daddy didn't teach you new moon. They didn't teach you. So you don't understand this was prevalent back in the times. Back in the ancient times, all the pagans, they like, man, they was out there making all kind of money. The people that was called on YAHUAH got tired of following, being obedient. They were like, man, when is this new moon going to be over so we can go sell again? How's that to treat YAHUAH? So we know it's important because they wanted to sell. So we know that commerce is stopped on new moon. And see, you don't complain about that restriction. You celebrate. If I'm celebrating, how much time I got to complain? If I'm celebrating the new moon, I ain't got no time to complain. So I teach my child. My child loves New Moon Day. He loves Shabbats because we made him a delight for him. Some people make it so sordid, so dull and boring. Make it great for your family to call it a delight. We tell our son, watch as many cartoons as you want on the Shabbat, and we won't even bother you. He's like, what? We told him that early on. It clicked in his brain. The Shabbat is a great thing. I can watch as many cartoons as I want. Yes. And me and mommy won't say nothing to you. And you just come, whenever you want to come out, hang out, do whatever you want to do, you do it. And so he'll watch it for so long, then he'll come in the room, hey, mommy, dad, how you doing? So you think they're just going to go off in a la-la land. No, with that joy, they love it. Katie says, my son loves Shabbats too. How many of y'all got kids that follow YAHUAH? You taught them to love the Shabbats, and they love it. Who gonna? Tahliym loves the Shupar. That's what I'm saying, brother. Overseer Adam said Tahliym. Tina Shay said, I got a small. It don't matter what size you got. Blow that Shupar. All right, let's go to first Shamual. Come on, stay with me so we learn about YAHUAH. The one who created that flesh, that soul that he sent to earth. First Shamual, Samuel. Let's go to chapter 20. Let's go to chapter 20. Watch what happens. I'm going to read something to you, and you tell me what this means. Chapter 20, verse 18. Yahunatan, son named Jonathan. Woo! Woo! Look at this. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah. Watch this. Yahunatan, that's Jonathan, said to him, tomorrow is the new moon day, and your seat will be empty, so my father will notice you are gone. Talking to Dewey. These are kings and rulers. That's Shaul. Saul, that's his son. That's his son. Next in line saying, hey, the new moon day is tomorrow. And what he say? Your seat will be empty. Why? Because they're going to have a feast. It's all in the scriptures. Hey, new moon day includes gatherings, meals, order, and great expectation. See, don't you want great expectation in your life? Don't you want it? New moon day is to be known, is to be scheduled, is to be observed. We're making it, see, we're teaching you how to do it right and promote the truth. I love it. Let's go to Numbers. Let's go to Bamadabar. All we're doing, we're just taking a look at the scriptures. And the scriptures over 450 times mentions the new moon. Did you know that? Over 450 times. Great day. If I go to chapter 28 of Bamadabar, Numbers 28, and I go read verse 11. If I read verse 11, beginning every new moon, bring a burnt offering to Yahuwah. This shall be 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 male rams that are 1 year old without blemish. Also, give a grain offering with each bull made of 3/10 part of 1 ephah, that equals about 6 quarts of fine flour. Give a grain offering with the ram made of 2/10 parts of 1 ephah, that equals about 4 quarts of fine wine mixed with oil. Give a grain offering with each lamb. It goes on to say, it says, bring this to Yahuwah on New Moon Day. So if New Moon Day wasn't so important, why is Yahuwah telling them, I want you to bring me offerings on New Moon Day? Well, we know we ain't got to do sacrifices. We don't do it anymore. But shouldn't we still bring offerings to Yahuwah? Did that get done away with? Are we to no longer do any offerings to our Creator who flashed us here on the earth? How could you not want to give back to your Creator? People say tithes is over. First fruits is over. Offerings are over. What? You spend money on so many things. You don't want to build the kingdom of Yahuwah, bring him your offerings? This is a great day to do offerings on the new moon, appointed time. So you can say, Yahuwah, this upcoming month, Baruch me, because I'm giving you thanks for last month. So I'm going to start this new month. I'm going to start this new month. I'm going to start it with a free will offering. These are things that are not being taught. You should freely be looking for ways to give an offering to Yahuwah. People say, how do I do that? Well, in your city, in your town, you got people that are hungry for the truth. You should have already printed out some brochures from Promote the Truth. Go to promotethetruth.com/witness. We give you free brochures. We ask that you put it on what? You got to put it on high quality paper. That's all we're asking. We give it to you free. And then that's a way, and what you spend on that, that's part of your offering to Yahuwah. And then if you want to give somebody $5 or $20, whatever your equivalent in your currency, and you say, this is coming from Yahuwah. I want to give you an offer in the name of Yahuwah, but I want you to learn about him. You got to be very specific. You can't be like, here, this is for you, and walk away. No. You got to build up in your city. We give you tsinfo.org here, Promote the Truth. You see us working all the time. You see all of the growth going on. That's a good way to do offerings. You can do tithes here. You can do it in your city. You got to do both. Don't do just one. Do both. You got to find somewhere where Yahuwah's name is being highly elevated. The only platform on earth right now that we can find that proclaims that Yahuwah is the only Mashiach is Promote the Truth. It don't matter what nobody says about us. That's the truth. We in scripture. So there's going to be people that attack us, that malign us, because look who we are. We're bringing the truth to the world. Where else was you going to get it from? How long was it going to take you to present these truths? When were you going to start teaching about New Moon Day to people and about how Yahuwah operates? It was going to take you when? Never. You're going to be like your mama, your grandmama, your great-granddaddy, daddy, all of them that died, the ones that have died, and never mention New Moon Day to you. Never mention appointed times. Never mention Yahuwah to you. Y'all know that's true. Here you are. Here you are. Promote the truth. We doing it. You should be promoting with us and loving with us. Yeah. I just love what I'm teaching you. I love it. I got a whole bunch more. We got 450 we can do. 450 plus we can talk about this. I'm going to Yeshayahu. I'm going to Yeshayahu, which is Isaiah. Come on with me. Hopefully y'all enjoying this. Y'all enjoying it? I'm going to go to Yeshayahu chapter 66. I'm going to read verse 22. And I'm going to say, so Yeshayahu, Isaiah 22 and 23. Yahuwah says, at this time I shall make the permanent new heavens and new earth, and they shall last forever. So shall your descendants and your names last forever. And they shall always be with me. Yahuwah, who's talking? It says, Yahuwah says, now y'all put in the chat who's talking. Y'all put in the chat who's talking. Who's talking? It's Yahuwah talking. Yahuwah says, at this time, I shall make the permanent new heavens and the new earth, and they shall last how long? Forever. So Yahuwah's establishing is forever, what he's talking about. So shall your descendants and your names last forever, and they shall always be with me. So do you want your name and those true descendants that you raised up in Yahuwah? Do you want to be with Yahuwah forever? Yes and yes. Then he says, if that's the case, it shall come to pass that from one new moon to the next new moon, and from one Shabbat to the next Shabbat, everyone shall come to worship before me, says Yahuwah. Who? Your descendants who are with Yahuwah, you and your descendants, who are doing what? Observing new moon day and Shabbats. That means obeying him. This is simple work. This ain't difficult. See, if we got the truth, we can follow it. If we don't have the truth, we can't follow it. All of the other translations cancel this word. I don't care if they say we got the new names, we took out the pagan names. If you just read in the philosophies, you will see it cancel the Torah of Yahuwah. If you listen to their words and you see all the contradictions, it's going to cancel the word of Yahuwah. I'm not going to let that happen. Me. Oh, yeah. My name, Jay Nolan. I decided to step up. James Dwight Nolan Jr., a.k.a. Jay Nolan, a.k.a. J.D. Nolan. They call me everything growing up. Call me Jay. My granddad called me Jay Jr., J.D. Well, right now it's easy, Jay. Keep it simple. I had the courage, the guts to stand on this before hardly anybody on earth stood on it. Hardly anybody. I don't care. It don't matter. Me and Yahuwah know the fact is that I made the decision and none of you were around that decision. And none of you in 2007, like me, could have typed Yahuwah's name in Google and found it. Let's just say a lot to you. Let's just say a lot to you. That if all of us together, there's a lot of people on here. During the live stream, there's over 150 people writing the live stream. That should say a lot to you that we could not find Yahuwah's name in Google. You type the name Yahuwah in Google now. Thousands of results. You type it in YouTube in May 2007, 0. What was you doing in 2007? See, there's nobody here can say, I heard and saw the name Yahuwah in 2007 or before. Nobody here. Nobody. You hear some people going, oh, well, I think I heard something like it. Yahweh don't count. Jehovah don't count. None of that. These right here. Nobody here can say, I saw them letters and recognized them in 2007. The funny, crazy part is almost every one of us that were born in 2007, we saw these letters sometime or another in different movies and stuff. It was on The Simpsons. It was on the Ten Commandments. It's all over the place. Yahuwah's name everywhere. Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's all over the place. We didn't recognize it. Jay Nolan, Promote the Truth. We made this world, for the most part, this is my opinion. You can say he's crazy, whatever. What I've now been able to study is we made this thing known. We made the name of Yahuwah through my decision known throughout the world. We know right now there's at least 517,000 people that acknowledge Yahuwah just because of us, just on our YouTube channel. That's over 500,000 people acknowledging Yahuwah. That's the influence one decision made. I mean, think about that. Think about that. One decision, one man makes one decision, and then I just been promoting it for 18 plus years. That one decision. And I just said, and he taught me how to read Hebrew and Aramaic. And I started going, these translations ain't right. And there's got to be somebody out there that we can find. Then I said, well, let me hire some people to translate, and let me pay them so much money that they won't lie. I was trying to do that for years. Ask everybody that's close around me. All these big businesses I've started that they try to malign and go, he did this, did that, did that. Well, look at all the stuff. The scriptures came true. If you carry my name, they're gonna persecute you. And I was like, I'm getting persecution like I've never had it before. Since I found Yahuwah's name, people try to poison me, people try to slander me, people try to sue me. I've been you name it. Can't prove nothing. Can't prove nothing. They can't prove nothing. Of whatever they say, they can't prove it. It's just a joke. They go, oh yeah, but you was over in this court and the court said that. I said, who was that court? Masha was in a court too. Yahusha was in a court. Who was in that court? Who's running them courts? In this world, who runs the courts of this world? Let's deal with that before we get out of here. Who runs the courts of this world? No government calls on Yahuwah. None. Zero. And all of them set up court systems. And the scripture says they will drag you into them court systems because of my name. And they're not going to come right out and say it's the name. When they brought Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, in, they didn't bring him in directly because of the name issue. You see? They didn't do it. It wasn't because of the name issue. It was because he said, I'm going to tear down this Ahikal, their building. I just want to know who runs the courts of this world. So when they drag you into courts, if you're going to follow Yahuwah, sometime or another, high probability, they're going to drag you in them courts. Watch. Somebody. Who are they? Which one of them follow Yahuwah? You know what they got in them courts? Guess what they got in those courts? Look. Watch. In the USA, I know they got this in that court. They got that in the court. They want you to swear on this. And get King James. They want you to swear on this in the USA. Is that against us or for us? Is King James against us? What? You think they don't know when they drag you in those courts what you believe? It's funny because I've had most of the time the people that have sued me, the attorneys, guess what they are? Guess what the attorneys on the other side that are the government attorneys? Guess what religion they are? Jewish. Barashiyt. I had one of the hardest persecutors ever from the government. Lead attorney, Barashiyt. knew everything forward and backward about my life. You think he ain't watched Promote the Truth and seen all that we put out there all them years? They went through every one of my records. What do you think that attorney, who is a Barashiyt, who forbids to say the name of Yahuwah, what do you think he thinks of me? What do you think he wants to do to me? What truth would he say about me? That Barashiyt attorney who follows the Talmud. And do y'all know, and there's a book, Candace Owens said it the other day. She lit some people up the other day. I was cracking up. I was rolling. Candace Owens was out there ripping. Somehow or another, me and Candace going to talk. If y'all get the message, I'm putting it out there that me and Candace going to talk. Because she running up straight into the mouth of that beast system. She going right at them. She calling them all out. She calling them all out. I believe she on her journey. She went from Christian to now she's a Catholic. Her husband's Catholic. But I think that somehow or another we're going to end up talking. There's a guy that's going at her hardcore from her prior employer, and she called him out the other day. And then she held up a book. What's that book? And she said, everybody need to go read this book. And boy, I went and ran a research on this book. Where's that book at? What she call that book? Hold on a second. Man, they keep updating your phone and you can't tell where all your photos are at now. Y'all recognize that? They update your phone and you can't tell where you used to know where your photos were at. Like I just ain't got no regular photos no more. It said, what was it called? The Talmud Jew, something like that. I'll post it. How come I can't just get my regular pictures no more? This is funny. I just want my regular old pictures. It's trying to group them all up and everything. Come on with it. All right. Anyway, anybody see that thing? She put, it's called the Talmud Jew or whatever's like that, and it says, you know what they feel about us? It says they hate us if you're not like them. It said they think all people of color are animalistic, below us, and only made to be servants, and that they can do whatever they want to. They can drag you into courses, whatever, and they don't feel no guilt about it. I'm gonna post that where I got it, so I get my regular pictures. I was like, what? But she just called, and I'm like, I know, because I know how they treated me the whole time. It didn't make no difference. It didn't make no difference with evidence. I had them sue me and say me and Lena heard a bunch of people. I had them sue me. Said we heard all these people. Watch. And they brought no witnesses in to the court. Zero. Not one witness. We brought a gang of witnesses. We had 1,000+ people countersue them on our behalf. Countersue. And it got thrown out. We had people left and right try to intervene, say they ain't done nothing. They couldn't bring one person, not one. Me and Lynn had to go into a 2-week court in the governmental system with the main attorney of Barashiyt accusing us left and right, and they could not bring for 2 weeks, not one witness. And then they said, we guilty. Of what? Nothing that they said specific, what was insinuated. What, and how can you get an insinuation? They craft it the way they want to craft it. No jury. We're supposed to have a jury. Wasn't allowed to have a jury. We got appeals on all this right now. We got one of the biggest cases that's moving right now that people don't, but you will see. Let it play out. Yahuwah said, I'm going to deal with all that. No jury. Only the judge. So how can I let a lie stop me from promoting the truth of Yahuwah? So no matter how many ways you shape the lie, it can never eventually beat the truth. How many of you agree? Look at Melanie said. I'm going to put it on the screen. She was sitting right in there. Melanie said, I can attest to what emissary is saying because I was there. See, she eyewitness. Y'all met Melanie, sweet Melanie? She sat in that courtroom for the 2 weeks and watched it. And guess what? Melanie was a witness for us. Y'all know what they did to Melanie? The judge discredited her, said she wasn't credible. Melanie, am I telling the truth or not? See, I'm preparing. People go, why are you talking about this? You got to be prepared because no one goes to build a house without counting the cost first. And the funny part, we got all this documented. You know what we did? We got the whole court transcript, the whole thing. And we got it on the site. So Daniel Bacote knows everything. Everything. Overseer Larry, they know everything. All the overseers, guardian keepers, they know all this backdrop. They done see, we done pulled the curtain back. We said, y'all gonna look at this. Y'all gonna hear people talking trash about us. I want y'all to look. We said, look at this. Ask them. We told them, y'all come here and look at everything that they said. Here you go. You want to know anything? It's right here. If you want to take the time, here you go. So some people go, man, I know you. I see Yahuwah in you. I hear the words. Nobody can say what you're saying. I'm good. Some people say, I would enjoy reading that so I can just have some company. Look at your overseer. I bear witness. Look at it. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, there's no sense in you come running after Yahuwah unless you're prepared to go through persecution. Look, Overseer Jump said, look, I bear witness. We read every word of these court transcripts. They know it. They know it was, in my opinion, it was foul. Which they'll probably bring it back up later on, but I'm just gonna tell them it's what I feel because it's illegal, as a matter of fact. Look at Queen. She says full of lies. It's illegal. We done proved it. We proved this. We proved what they did to us is illegal, and hopefully, see if we get the lower courts. If not, we feel confident we'll get the Supreme Court to go. All right, look. Sure, I bear witness. Look at that. Look at that. No one is transparent. I'm straight up. But see, I got to see if you love me, if you got that affectionate feel, like it's got to be something in you. Hold on. Like it's got to be an affectionate feel that you feel drawn to Yahuwah. Look what Sister Anna said. They do what their system is designed to do. Speak life. They tell you, do you swear, solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? What they say at the end. So help you what? What do they tell you to do? See? That the court system makes you say what in the USA? And they do similar stuff around the world. They say what? So help you what? G-O-D. I told her I ain't doing that. They gave us something generic. I'm like, I'm not swearing on no Bible. I ain't touching no. I told our attorney beforehand, I am not. They can throw me in jail. I ain't putting my hand on no Bible. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't swearing to God. I ain't doing none of that. They might well throw me in the jail. No, they come. We're gonna respect. And now they're a little bit more liberal with it. I ain't swearing to God ever. I told God, leave me alone. God can be damned, as far as I'm concerned. The hell with Jesus and God and Lord and all of them. I stand for Yahuwah. And because I do that, this beast system, they got beast system attorneys. And they will sick them on you if they get a chance. Especially if you got the word of Yahuwah in your mouth. And you know how to project it. They don't want me to talk. They don't even want me to talk. They try to do stuff to get me where I cannot even talk. They try to do, see, what I'm teaching y'all now, they try to get me banned from teaching, coaching. which they would have included the word of Yahuwah. I saw where they were going. They asked the judge to sign. The judge said, no, take all the money, take all the stuff. They don't let them work in the certain call that they want to work in. But he finally said, but no, I can't let you be where they can't teach and speak. They tried to do it. The Barashiyt attorney tried to get me where I can't teach y'all this. Carl Streemal going through the same thing. He'll tell you. The judge said that he can't teach his daughter about Yahuwah. Ask him. This is what this system wants to do to us, fam. And unless we get strong, unless we pull together, nobody will be able to survive. Nobody. That's right. Brother Adam said, imagine where all these subscribers would be. Imagine where you personally would be. Imagine where my haters would be. The ones that don't like me for whatever reason, if they didn't hear the truth about Yahuwah. At least now they got a chance to. They had a chance. They had a chance. They can't say to Yahuwah, I didn't know. I took that out of their mouth. That's right. They got in God we trust on the currency. Money's running everything. And on the currency says in God we trust. What system y'all think we in? So to wrap this up, I'm telling y'all all this because these truths of Yahuwah, his new moon keeps me focused on him so that I know he's the creator. And I know if he lets it happen to me, it's to teach me and make me stronger. And because he's the creator, he's controlling them too. Just like when people go, is that fair? Is that fair? Yahuwah said, don't you complain an inch. He said, look at my servant Masha. Look what I put him through to make him strong. See, we ain't recognized that yet. These trials and tribulations come upon us to make us strong. So Yahuwah said, consider it pure joy. When they call you, when they curse you, when they call you evil, they call you a scumbag, they call you a scammer, they call you a pagan, they call you everything. He says, praise your Father in heaven because you've been counted worthy to suffer persecution for his name's sake. So that takes a what? A discipline. Discipline. Ronita said, must really focus on Yahuwah and what the true scriptures stand on. I said, what a test. I'm telling you, y'all ain't even can imagine what they put me and Lena through and what they put my little boy through. I've been around Kai, put him through it. Kai's got stronger from it. You just can't imagine how they treated us, how they drug us, how they still try to do it. They continue doing that. But guess what? Yahuwah prepares a banquet in the presence of our enemies. He has us expand right in their eyes. And they can't do nothing without Yahuwah's permission. So if he allows it to happen, I'm all right, Father, and I'm going to learn from that and keep moving from that. You see? It's that simple. It's that plain. It's that simple. Yahuwah is above all. He's the one that created the flesh, me, my soul, sent me to the earth, told me my purpose. And then as I began to translate, I saw what he told me to do. I was the one, he said, go fix it. Go restore it, son. I heard it. Heard it. And guess what? I've been obedient. I've done it. That word is translated. That word is now flesh. That word is going out throughout the world. If you're a package supporter, over this next week, everybody, all the shipments are going out over this next week. Team is working to get everybody's shipments out. We have the new campaign, which is going to be the complete version. So the Tanakh and the Brit combined, along with the Lost Book Study Guide. So all these lost books you're hearing about, Enoch and Jubilee, all that, hardly anybody on earth knows the truth about that. I know the complete truth about the books. I know all about all them lost books. And I'm going to give you what is there. But I'm not going to give you what ain't there. I ain't going to make something up, which is what everybody's doing. They're making stuff up. Beast system, beast results. Kingdom business, kingdom system, kingdom results. So wherever your focus is what you're going to get. I focus on the kingdom. And the new moon keeps me, every month, keeps me focused on it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for spending this time. Hopefully this new moon day message really hit you in the heart. It made you focus more on your creator. I was able to spill my guts some more about who I am, my family, what we've done, what we've been through, and watch us. You don't hear me and Lena complain an inch. You don't hear my son complain an inch. All we do is we give esteem to Yahuwah, and we love on the people, and we completely encourage you to do the same thing. Do the same thing. And today, we just all pull together again on New Moon Day, and I encourage you, bring a free will offering to Yahuwah. Someone in your city, consider tsinfo.org if you feel led to help us promote. The staff is starting to flex. They got all kind of technology. They got all kind of hiring they're doing. They're getting this word out in so many multiple ways. We're going to drive it back here even more. We're going to jump this thing to 750,000 into 1 million. Then the 2 million. Are you coming along with us as Yahuwah does his thing in the presence of our enemies? Baruch Yahuwah. Happy New Moon Day, everybody.
It got big. You gotta fight, fear, stay clear, persevere, airwigs, burn bridge, move his, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. Till it gets big. Yeah. It got big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Ain't no limits to the sky. You got that passion on that do or die. Step into the light and make a dream. Play position, know your worth and with a love supreme. We build a team, we shake 'em loose. No hesitation, no excuse. So what you gon' pay? Blood, sweat, and tears. Bare knuckle win this game right here. You gotta fight, fear, stay clear, persevere. Airways, burn bridge, move his, shake miss till it gets big. It got big. Take a swing till it gets big. It got it big. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. And now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large. Stay clear, persevere, right till it gets big. It got big, and now it's extra large. Yeah, it's extra large.